It's not very often you guys see me do a green background. For whatever reason, I'm just feeling that today. And I'm also feeling some Carpenters today. So we're going to be doing just that. A double reaction coming your way. We'll be checking out the songs Only Yesterday and Solitaire. These were requested by Russell the Reliable. So thank you very much, Russell, for the generous donation request. And if I think about solitaire, like I don't know if there's a secondary meaning to this word. I know it based on the game Solitaire, and when I was a kid, um, I mean, I was always like a video gamer and just gamer at heart. So anytime I would like hop on a computer, whether it had internet access or no, I would look at whatever the local games were downloaded on that machine, and often Solitaire would be one of those games. And I I like am usually very intuitive, an intuitive learner when it comes to like games like that. And it took me, I want to say, like 2 years of my childhood life, which is a lot of years for a kid, to properly learn how to play that game. And since it's been so many years now since I've played it, I probably forgot all of the strategies I had. Um, so maybe it's just fitting that we now listen to the song Solitaire by the Carpenters here. Also, peep the image. I don't know how to point at it. Okay, this way. Peep the image here. This was shared with me by another fellow subscriber. I guess it's like a shirt that people wear. I have a therapy. Her name is Karen Carpenter. Uh, I mean, dude, her voice is so soothing. It is literally there for healing. Anyways, I'm excited to check these songs out today. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
After long enough of being alone, everyone must face their share of loneliness. In my own time, nobody knew the pain I was going through, and waiting was all my heart could do. Hope was all I had.
This is gonna make me immediately tear up. Oh man.
Maybe you can't see how much you mean to me.
Karen really has that effect on me.
Dawn breaking the night, the promise of morning light, filling the world surrounding me. And when I hold you, baby, baby, feels like maybe things will be alright.
Wow. What a light and beautiful harmony.
Singing forever, only yesterday when I was sad and I was
The loneliness is in the past, only yesterday.
away to leave the past and all its tears behind me. Tomorrow may be even brighter than today, since I threw my sadness away. Only yesterday.
Oh. And saxophone on top of all of this. Somebody needs to clean that statue. I don't know if you guys have ever had the joy of using a power washer in your lives. It is so satisfying to me when I'm like cleaning the concrete with this just lightning fast water. I could make quick work of this statue here. But no, this is a really pretty song so far. Love the addition of the sax, but Karen's voice always immediately gets me. And the song has a lot of emotions in it, right? Heartbreak, loneliness, sadness. That's in the past, though. That's only yesterday, because what we have now, the romance that we share today, puts all of that pain to bed. And I'm definitely going to butcher this quote, but I'll kind of paraphrase here. I heard this recently on Instagram, and somebody viewed the idea of a relationship as being something that heals the two of you rather than having to heal in isolation on your own. A true loving bond will reveal all of the ugliness within you in order to heal that wound. And sometimes that's the exact position you need to be in to move forward, even though it feels like you're going to make similar mistakes or you could risk another heartbreak or more sadness or loneliness. On the other side of that coin, instead of looking at the failure, the possibilities for improvement are endless as well. And in this case here, now all of the sadness is behind and we have a lot to look forward to. It's beautiful. Yeah. With the electric guitar underneath. Oh, nice melody.
I found my home here in your arms. Nowhere else on earth I'd really rather be. Life waits for us, share it with me. The best is about to be.
Perspective
So
happiness
much
now.
for us to see.
Where do they film
When I
this?
hold you, baby, baby,
Kind of gives me like botanical garden vibes.
things will be alright. Baby, baby, your love's made me free as a song. Singing forever.
It's like a Japanese garden.
Yesterday when I was sad and I was lonely, you showed me the way to leave the past and all its tears behind me. Tomorrow may be even brighter than today, since I threw my sadness away. Only yesterday, only yesterday, when I was sad and I was lonely, you showed me the way to leave the past.
Oh, now we're fading out. Yeah, it's a very beautiful, pretty song. I mean, great meaning in there as well. Definitely a more poppy Carpenters song than some of the jazzier stuff that we've heard Karen do. I think when it comes to Carpenters, if I was forced to choose, I would probably opt for some of the more jazzy tunes because the melodies that Karen sings and the way she does it, it's like she is allowed to truly flourish and fly. And, that's never a knock on pop music. It just qualitatively, these are different things. When you are able to create something outside of a structure for the art's sake itself rather than imposing something on top, regardless, you can create beautiful things. And the Carpenters are an excellent example of being able to craft something beautiful within maybe a more standard pop structure. But that's just where my head goes when I think about it. That said, like immediately, as soon as I was hearing her voice and some of the lyrics and the melody, tears were swelling up in my eyes. She just has that emotional grip on me. And maybe it's partly my doing. Like, I've already been emotionally affected by her so many times. What's one more, you know? It's just so enjoyable. I'm really, really glad The Carpenters is one of the rabbit holes we continue to frequent on the channel. Let's check out Solitaire here.
There was a man, a lonely man,
The King of Hearts.
who lost his love through his indifference.
Oh, wow.
A heart that cared,
Oh, and the strings now.
that went unshared until it died within his silence. And solitaire's the
Oh
only
my
game in
God.
town.
That hits immediately.
Every road that takes him down. And by himself it's easy to pretend he'll never love again. And keeping to himself he plays the game. Without her love it always ends the same. While life goes
This is going to be a crazy reference I'm going to make, but if you guys know the prog metal band Dream Theater, they have a song called The Best of Times, and there are some burgeoning moments in that track where things like open up like the literal rays of the sun piercing through, days and days worth of clouds to reach Earth. That like opening, that really bright moment in those songs melodically is appearing here in Solitaire. They aren't one-to-one mappings in terms of melody, but they are sort of similar, which it's so funny because I've always thought in my head like, man, I listen to so much like rock and metal music, like how could I ever enjoy music like this? And the thing is, I've always easily been able to because so many of the melodies are coincidentally enough similar across those very different genres. I mean, the universality of music, in my opinion, is undeniable, and you can always find something awesome anywhere you look, as long as you're looking. I'll pull it back some.
again. And keeping to himself he plays the game. Without her love it always ends the same. While life goes on around him everywhere, he's playing a little hope.
It's kind of like a karaoke edit.
Goes up in smoke.
God, her vibrato is silly
Just
good.
how it goes without saying.
Oh, those notes.
There was a man, a lonely man, who would command the hand he's playing. And solitaire's the only game in town. And He's playing
Oh. Oh my God, that song is beautiful. It's the melody, it's the lyrics, it's everything. Oh my God, I would that is a song that I will be listening to again and again. Whenever I need to cry, I will just listen to this song, man. Jesus. It just it captures so much of one's loneliness and sometimes self-imposed isolation, and in lyrically a lot of the words can let me reset. A lot of the lyrics here were also talking about this idea of indifference, and I was thinking of indifference in two kind of ways. One would be in the context of a relationship where you're currently together with somebody but you're indifferent to the love that you're receiving from them, as if to say you've kind of walled yourself off from being able to receive it, therefore you're not internalizing the love. Instead, you're just throwing it out right away. And the other way to kind of view the indifference here is sort of like in a post relationship, in a breakup kind of situation, and now instead of like processing the pain from that experience and all of the complicated emotions that pair with breakups, instead this individual may be just indifferent, kind of shoving those feelings aside and not actually processing those emotions. And doing that, I understand the tact behind it, because you don't want to confront those ugly, terrible, painful emotions that are in front of you. And the thing is, if you don't, they only fester and get worse, and you get further and further removed from the actual situation, to the point where it's kind of like a fragment of a memory that's keeping you very emotionally stuck and kind of stifled. And that is a sad place to be. And so often we don't realize we've gotten to that place. Like a lot of the processing that needed to happen maybe didn't happen in a timely enough manner, and it's in the nervous system, and we don't necessarily know what's in the nervous system. We may be able to detect something is there, but because we never confronted it up front, now we have a lot more to unravel at a later point. And sometimes you don't even like connect the dots and think like, wow, this breakup, this situation affected me so much that now I have to do some unraveling to figure it all out. Oftentimes there's just a disconnect there, and now you live your life with this additional emotional baggage. And it's ultimately tragic too, because instead of being able to live in your own skin comfortably, you're having to escape from yourself. Because we are, as individuals, are everything. We are our own good, bad, and uglies. And the moment we start running away from the ugliness inside of us, whether that's the way we behave or our own emotions, is when we lose connection with ourselves, thereby making it harder to connect with anybody else in the future. It's kind of like a snake eating its own tail. So I guess you gotta play solitaire. Me, I'll play more poker. That's my card game of choice. But let me know what your thoughts are on these tracks today in the comments down below. And as always, if you'd like to request more Carpenters on the channel, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.